And over the weekend, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau joined the ranks of Swifties at a concert in Toronto, but the timing couldn't have been worse. As Montreal burned in violent anti-Israel protests, the Canadian leader was caught on video dancing enthusiastically. The clip went viral, sparking outrage and raising questions about his priorities. Our final report dives into the latest controversy involving the Canadian Prime Minister.
Canada is no stranger to political controversies. But this weekend revealed a troubling disconnect at the nation's highest office. As Montreal erupted in violent anti-Israel protests, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was spotted dancing at a Taylor Swift concert in Toronto. Protesters set cars on fire, smashed shop windows and clashed with the police. Organized by groups like Divest for Palestine, the protests condemned NATO's involvement in global conflicts and Canada's support for Israel amid the ongoing Gaza war. Demonstrators burned an effigy of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu while deploying smoke bombs and throwing projectiles at police officers. The Canadian police responded with chemical agents and arrested at least 3 individuals. Now, despite the unrest, the Canadian leader was over 300 miles away, dancing to "You Don't Own Me" at Toronto's Rogers Centre. His visible enthusiasm was caught on camera, sparking sharp criticism online. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre accused him of having time to dance and do selfies while his hometown erupted in chaos. Toronto MP Don Stewart also criticized the Canadian Prime Minister, saying lawless protesters run roughshod over Montreal. The Prime Minister dances. This is the Canada built by the Liberal government. Montreal was in a state of violence for 24 hours, and Prime Minister Trudeau was unbothered. A day later, after he shed his Swiftie hangover, Trudeau addressed the nation. He called the unrest appalling. He condemned acts of anti-Semitism, intimidation and violence, insisting that rioters must be held accountable. However, critics questioned the timing and the impact of his statement. They asked, if rioters must be held accountable, will Trudeau also be held accountable for his doings? His absence during the protests, combined with his jovial public appearance, fueled accusations of tone-deaf leadership. Currently, Canada is at a crossroads, grappling with domestic unrest and international crises. Moments like this demand strong and present leadership. Trudeau's choice to dance while Montreal burned was more than a misstep. It was a symbol of misplaced priorities. In times of crisis, a leader's actions speak louder than words. And for many Canadians, the only action they saw was Trudeau shake it off at the Taylor Swift concert.